Coming up on Mountain News this morning, London City Council searches for new members after 3 resigned during the weekend. And a man charged with murder appeared in court as family members claim it was self-defense.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning and a happy Tuesday to you, Mountain family. I'm Amelia Lee here with you on this May 6th. The time is now 5 o'clock this morning, and I do have to say, Megan, it was kind of a foggy start to my morning. Wasn't a true fan of that one, all of the fog I've seen.
Yeah, it's really just been a trend that we've been continuing to see this week, and today is no exception. It's going to be another low visibility start to your day. Here's a look at what you can expect as you're heading out the door. Seeing a very dense patch of fog, and Pikeville especially, hazard half-a-mile visibility, and even in those areas that do show 10-mile visibility could see lower chances and high chances of fog as you are traveling in higher elevation. So just something to be aware of as you're heading out the door. Seeing some rain chances this morning, mainly as you're traveling towards the southeastern portion of our area around that Tennessee, Virginia, Kentucky border, and we'll continue to watch that throughout the day, although very slight chances as we're going through the remainder of your Tuesday. Current temperatures, 40s all across the board, seeing 50 degrees in Jacksboro and Monticello, so grab that jacket on the way out. And as we head into the afternoon, it'll be warmer than yesterday, upper 60s and low 70s, but still chillier than we've been seeing this past couple of weeks. Here's a look at that breakdown of that forecast for today. We'll hit the high temperatures around that 4 o'clock mark, looking at partly cloudy skies and very slight chances of some pop-up showers. Amelia.
On Friday, we learned the London City Police Chief, along with one London City Council member, resigned. It comes as community members continue pressing for answers in the deadly police shooting of Doug Harless. Madison Carmouche was at last night's special called council meeting for an update on the future of London.
I hope that we can get back to city business.
Mayor Randall Weddle says the business-first approach during Monday night's council meeting is a precedent he hopes the city will maintain. On Friday, 3 city officials resigned, including Police Chief Jerry Holland, Councilwoman Holly Little, and City Clerk Caitlin McPeak.
I think that these changes, people made the decisions what was best for their families. And on that note, hopefully council will appoint a council person that will have the same ideals of just moving us forward.
During the council meeting, the acting London City Police Chief Bobby Day gave an update on the Doug Harless investigation. Day says the investigation has included the collection of interviews and physical evidence.
And if deemed warranted, the matter will then be presented to a grand jury for review and consideration. We remain committed to seeing this process through with the seriousness, fairness, and objectivity that it demands.
From inside the council meeting, people could hear the faint honks as drivers showed support for those shouting justice for Doug. One person concerned about the investigation is Jamie Burns, who says she will continue to show up to these meetings until there is justice for Doug.
Well, so far there's been a lot of avoiding and deflecting, and so we can't give up because that's a lot of what people want when you're fighting for something, is for you to just give up, and we're just not going to give up.
Mayor Weddle says he hopes Monday night's update on the investigation will encourage peace in the community. In London, Madison Carmouche, WKYT.
The next scheduled London City Council meeting is set for June 2nd. A Floyd County man charged with murder appeared before a judge for his pretrial conference. Now his case will be heard before a grand jury. Police say Larry Johnson shot and killed Stephen Adkins in the Oxer community late last month, after investigators say an altercation took place between the 2 men. Johnson is charged with murder and appeared in district court yesterday, where details of the case were shared. Johnson's daughter says her father should not be charged with murder because she believes he was defending himself.
My dad stopped because he was waved down, and I believe that my dad got out and he was attacked, and my dad has Graves' disease, which makes him very fragile. He can break very easily, and I think that he had to do what he had to do to defend himself.
Adkins had supporters on the opposite side of the courtroom during the pretrial hearing. They did not want to speak on camera, but Johnson said they are all family and this is a difficult time. A Klay County man is facing multiple charges, including attempted murder, after being accused of stabbing 3 people. Deputies responded to the incident on Roots Branch Road in Manchester Sunday. The victims told police 27-year-old Steven Centers stabbed 1 person in the neck, another in the shoulder, and a third in the chest. Police say he was also accused of pushing a woman down and chasing a small child with a knife. The victims' names were not released. A Pilaski County man is facing charges after police found more than 130 grams of meth inside a home. Police obtained a search warrant for the property back in March. The meth and other items were found, and they were sent to the Kentucky State Police lab. A Pulaski District Court warrant was issued in the case last Thursday. This led to Nelson Lee West being found inside a home on Elihu Drive. Community members and parents of Arley Bog Elementary students are taking action to try and keep the school from closing. Parents met with attorney John Gramble, who says it's still very early in the process, but it's his job to make sure their voices and concerns of the parents are heard.
You know, this school is a safe place for these children. It's a place of learning. It's a place of safety, and it's a place of community. I would like the board to look at any and all options to see if there's anything they could do to keep this school open and alive and thriving.
Parents voiced their concerns at a community meeting earlier this month, April 17th, as well as at the school board meeting when they announced the school would close. They say they are not done fighting yet. The co-director of the Kentucky Reptile Zoo, Jim Harrison, was bitten by a venomous Jamesons Mamba snake last Monday. He was flown to UK hospital where he spent 3 days in the ICU and incubation for 2. Harrison was actually working to create an antivenom for the Jamesons Mamba when he was bitten. Kristen Wiley says the venom from Mambas are currently being researched as an alternative to opioid pain treatment.
Obviously, that would be a huge advantage if they could mitigate pain without having the same addictive tendencies as opioids do.
Harrison says he's been bitten by venomous snakes 16 times in his career. Transportation officials say work is continuing on a project in Johnson County. Crews are working on the Kentucky 40 project, removing a section of asphalt near the Kentucky 172 intersection. Officials say once milling is complete, asphalt paving will begin on Wednesday at the west end of the project. The paving operation is expected to last the next 3 days. It's 5:06, and thank you for getting your day started with us on Mountain News this morning. It's peak season for floral gifts, but what about tariffs? Florists everywhere are working with what's given in the current with the supply chain.
And temperatures remain below normal again today. I'll have more after the break.